That kind of fighter, I'm going to be putting pressure on you even when you're not punching. So it'll be interesting to see how he deals with this.
Look at it, he's lost the guys who are smaller than him. I think it's his, it's his weakness. It's his kryptonite is the faster guys who don't get hit by his big punches.
What is it about this version of Joshua that you feel you can exploit, and what kind of interests you the most about this version of Joshua?
I mean, he's an amazing fighter, one of the best heavyweights ever. I just think with speed and footwork and being in a rhythm, I don't think he can handle that. He doesn't like that because he is a little bit stiff. He does rely on his power. Obviously, you get hit by one of his shots, you're cooked, but I believe...
Anthony Joshua humiliates Jake Paul during a heated Instagram Live. Joshua spoke with the confidence of a man who already knows the ending. His tone alone made Jake Paul look completely outclassed. AJ sounded like he's preparing to outthink, outwork, and overpower Jake from the opening bell.
And I'm going to make sure I'm going to expose him to certain tricks in boxing that he may not have seen yet. And I'm going to bring him to another school of boxing that I don't think he's been exposed to.
AJ's words hit like a hammer. No hesitation, no doubt, no backup plan. He's signaling that this fight will be decisive, leaving Jake Paul with zero space to escape. Every bit of Joshua's power, experience, and presence is being telegraphed, a warning that there's only one realistic outcome.
You just beat him, or do you need to knock him out?
I need to knock him out.
Jake Paul talks a big game, but Anthony Joshua operates on another level. Paul's so-called tricks, angles, and body shots are tiny moves in a chess match he barely understands. AJ's composure, precision, and raw power make it clear that any sneaky tactics from Paul won't matter.
Sneaky knockout punches coming. Lots of great work to the body. People underestimate.
Eddie Hearn cuts straight through the hype with brutal honesty. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He sees this matchup as nearly one-sided, where Jake's confidence collides with AJ's elite experience and devastating power. In Hearn's eyes, this isn't a challenge. This is a storm waiting to destroy anyone who steps into Joshua's ring.
I think he's got absolutely no chance. I think he's going to get smashed to pieces.
Frank Warren breaks it down like a true veteran of the sport. Joshua's achievements, natural size, and championship-level experience dwarf Jake Paul's resume. This isn't just a heavyweight fight. It's a masterclass in why pedigree, technique, and ring IQ beat raw ambition every time. Paul is staring at a mountain, almost impossible to climb.
AJ's a big favourite, for obvious reasons. I mean, I just said double world champion, Olympic gold medalist. He's a natural heavyweight. He's fighting somebody who at the end of the day has had 12 fights, no amateur fights that I'm aware of, and he's a cruiserweight. He's come up to cruiserweight, so it's a tough.
Dave Allen highlights the obvious truth. Jake Paul cannot match Anthony Joshua's size, strength, or natural heavyweight power. This isn't a minor difference. It's a fundamental advantage that will dictate the pace, pressure, and physical dominance throughout the fight. Paul is entering a world where every pound matters.
So really, Jake Paul's a cruiserweight, isn't he? Not even that. He won't be anywhere near as big as partners, man.
Duke McKenzie points out a hidden but lethal factor. Joshua training with Usyk's camp-level expertise. Any technical improvements or boosts in ring IQ make Paul's challenge nearly hopeless. What looked like a spectacle could quickly become a one-sided dismantling.
With the Usyk camp now?
Yeah, he's training with the Usyk camp.
If he's training with the Usyk camp and there's a marked improvement on his performance, he could quite easily clean up again.
Carl Froch captures AJ's absolute confidence. For Joshua, this is business, dominance, and spectacle all rolled into one. He sees the fight as routine, a chance to impose his will and send a message. For Jake Paul, this isn't a challenge. It's a high-risk test against a cold, calculated powerhouse.
Anthony Joshua said, Jake or anyone can get this work, no mercy. I took some time out, I'm coming back with a mega show. Big opportunity for me, whether you like it or not. I'm here to do massive numbers, have big fights and break every record whilst keeping cool, calm and collected. So chilling it. I mean, come on, he's jumping in with fake Paul, who has no experience, no fights, and no world ranking at heavyweight. Easy work.
Anthony Joshua said, Jake or anyone can get this work. No mercy. I took some time out, but I'm coming back with a mega show. Whether you like it or not, I'm here to do massive numbers, have big fights, and break every record calm, cool, and collected. So chill, yeah? He's stepping in with a fake baller who has no experience, no fights, and no ranking at heavyweight. Easy work, easy win.
Dangerous in the sense of for the health of Jake, would you say? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a sport that we love, and I think we need to protect that. And he's one of the most dangerous guys in the world to go step in a ring with. Like, you saw that with Ngannou, who was a seasoned, one of the most durable men on the planet in one of the toughest sports in combat.
Ben Davison delivers a sobering warning. Jake Paul is playing with fire. Many see Paul as a social media boxer, but in the ring he represents real risk to himself and to others. This isn't entertainment. This is unforgiving combat, where one mistake can have brutal consequences. Stepping against a seasoned champion like Joshua exposes Paul to the full danger of elite-level fighting.
Help Jake Paul, that's all I can say. We saw what Anthony Joshua had done to Francis Ngannou. He went out there and iced him in a couple of rounds. A guy coming from a different discipline. Well, this kid's coming from another level. White-collar boxing in 2018, gone through the mill, and the only boxer really that he's actually boxed, a legitimate boxer he got beat by, and that was in...
Spencer Oliver paints the harsh reality. Fighting Joshua isn't just a challenge. It's another universe. AJ has already dismantled athletes from other sports, exposing weaknesses within minutes. Paul's limited experience and losses to real boxers highlight the uphill climb. Any confidence he brings evaporates against Joshua's precision and power. This is about survival, not bravado.
So I told Anthony, I already messaged Anthony, I was like, listen, this, I tell you what, I said to AJ, if this goes past 5 rounds, everybody's gonna be having a go at you, because you can't go past 5 rounds with this kid. He has to go past 1 round or 2 rounds. Past beyond 4 or 5 rounds, people are gonna be doubting you as a fighter himself. So he has to smoke him out like what he did Francis Ngannou in Saudi Arabia.
Derek Chisora keeps it blunt. This fight cannot linger. Joshua's power and finishing ability mean the longer Paul survives, the more danger he's in. Chisora's comparison to the Ngannou fight shows how quickly AJ can dominate. Paul's challenge isn't lasting rounds. It's staying conscious under relentless pressure.
Absolutely crazy. Jake Paul is a domestic level professional fighter here in the UK. Would he win a British title? No, I don't think so. So now they're putting this domestic level fighter in with a former heavyweight 2-time champion of the world. The weight is 245. So I think the last time Anthony Joshua ate around that was...
Johnny Nelson doesn't hold back. He calls out the massive gap between them. Jake Paul is at best a domestic level boxer, a name with hype but untested at the world stage. Putting him in with a 2-time heavyweight champion is almost surreal. The weight difference alone is a landslide. Joshua has fought and beaten top heavyweights, while Paul has no amateur roots, no deep foundation. Nelson says it clearly. This isn't a matchup. It's a mismatch. Survival will be Paul's only goal.
He's going to win this fight by knockout. You would think I'm absolutely crazy, right? But the thing is, it can happen. 10-ounce gloves, heavyweight, Jake Paul can punch hard. But do I think that's going to happen? Absolutely not, mate. Anthony Joshua is an absolute beast, an unbelievable, highly skilled, highly trained, highly experienced professional boxer with power in both hands, and he's really good.
Tony Jeffries gives a balanced but blunt assessment. Yes, upsets happen, and Paul has power, especially with 10-ounce gloves. But reality is harsh. Joshua is an elite professional, a 2-time world champion and Olympic gold medalist with size, speed, timing, and ring intelligence that few can handle. Paul's knockout claims make headlines, but the odds are massively against him. Joshua's finishing ability and high-pressure style make it extremely unlikely that Paul lands anything meaningful. This fight is about one thing: AJ's dominance over an inexperienced challenger.